Hey everybody, do you want to make a D&D podcast like us or really any podcast? Well, then you got to know about Anchor. First off, my favorite part, it's very free. It's the most free. It costs no dollars. That's sick. Second part, you can start monetizing with their monetization tools immediately with no minimum listenership. Also very sick. You can now, this is new, you can take any song from Spotify and add it directly into your episodes. And let me tell you, that's freaking sick nasty. So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today.
Before we get into the episode, I want to mention another sponsor for this episode. EndGame Content is a great podcast. I was told specifically to say that it's a show about four idiots that talk about things they think and know about. Am I being punked? This sounds like us. Wait, no. There are more notes here. In-game content alternates between their weekly topical conversation, followed by an episode of their D&D campaign the next week, with episodes releasing on Saturdays. Topical conversation revolves around video games and TTRPGs like Warhammer, Magic the Gathering, and even one of my old favorites, Yu-Gi-Oh! Their D&D campaign is a sea-based campaign that features a ragtag group of people that work under a captain and will be given his ship to do whatever they want once he retires. They recommend starting with good old episode 1 titled Dungeons and Doofuses, One Piece the Campaign. You can find links to their recommended episode, as well as their Twitch link in our show notes. And you can find the podcast on Spotify, Google Podcast, and Apple Podcasts. Go check out EndGame Content today. And now, on to the show. Last time on Lawful Stupid. But Miss B, as you look to your right, what was prior a sheer cliff drop to anyone's demise begins to wave and coalesce into matter, trees, a dense forest that forms in front of you.
We're basically here. I don't imagine you can see it.
So it is made up. You could have just told me we were making a suicide pact, Miss B.
Trust me.
Great, I trust you.
Not too far behind you is the Elder's building. You walk up the stairs, and the doors open up. What is your name?
Beatrice Haven.
The silence is suddenly deafening. Well, sister, it's about time. It's been too long. Where have you been?
I need help.
Anything, sister?
My friend, Lucien, he's dead. I know the elders, they had magic that could help with this because of the war and all the stuff. And sometimes we would bring back people.
Sister? And Marguerite sort of waves a hand in an area, and like these vines come up and form almost like a bed, and Lafayette lays Lucien down onto this vine bed. Miss B, you're here with Marguerite, your moon elf sister, and Lafayette, your sun elf brother. And you have made your way into town with none other than the other co-stars of the podcast, William and a still dead Lucien. And now they have laid him upon a vine table that your sister has created, and your brother has confirmed that he is dead.
Yeah, can you confirm how old they look to me? Just
you
that
would know
description
they're
again?
right around 720, 730 years old.
Ooh, that's old for an elf.
And they look it. When I think it's rare for an elf to look old, but they look old.
Okay. So she'll look at her brother. So, Laufey, how do I make him undead? If you're both the elders, how do we do this?
No. It's important.
Oh, I can.
It's important that we bring him back to life, not make him undead. Those are different. Just so we're on the same page.
Does he always ruin the fun? That was a good catch, though, sir. Good catch. Would have fixed it. Would have done the fun thing first. Then fixed it. What do we think? Sister, help me out here. She says, yes, we can fix it. It will require, the normal things we have to... Diamond, that's not... We don't just keep those in stock anymore. We've kind of stepped away from just reviving everyone who dies.
Well, it has been 600 years. I've been told the war has kind of ended between the sun and moon elves. That would make sense. Could I roll a history if I, like...
Yeah, what do you want to know?
think of a diamond? Any diamond, maybe? I don't know. Maybe look at William. Do you know of any diamonds?
Do you roll a history check for me?
William looks around the palace. Did I see any
not a
diamonds when we
palace.
rolled in? I mean, it might as well be. It's a foot. Did you hear this? There was like
No,
portraits of
no
you guys
diamonds
and-
as you came in.
No.
That you didn't perceive, no.
God.
It's
That's a
terrible.
7 on history. This bee doesn't know of any diamonds existing.
Do you guys have any jewelers here? I could just go buy one.
Unfortunately, no, we don't get out to the mainland too much, and honestly, live off the land. We don't have much need for fine jewelry. And I mean, we have nice digs, but like earth rocks, not so much.
A bit reductive. Okay, where would one go get a diamond?
And then Marguerite walks. She kind of motions for you guys to follow her out down the path out of the elders building, back out into that circular area where the big statue of Miss B and Neo is.
Oh, back out here again. Why is this here? I don't remember this.
Oh, you don't?
I have Lucien still.
Yes.
Like,
Well,
I'm just saying.
are you picking him up? Because he's
Yeah,
gonna.
absolutely. If we're going out to the fucking statue, I'm not leaving him here with the guy who wants to turn him into a lich.
Let me just put my Lucien on. Hold on. All right, ready to go.
No, I carry him like I love him very much. Like I'm crossing the threshold.
He's an accessory now. Okay, and so you're outside with brother sister, and also now you've still got your tree boyos that are out there with you. I'm having to research their names real quick because I've already forgotten.
Char.
Char. Char.
Yeah, I haven't said the
You
other one.
didn't give us
Char
the
and their
name of the
names.
other
Yeah.
And your sister says, "Don't you remember Neo's family?"
I remember them being a bunch of...
Go on.
Am I allowed to...
Go on. We say what we feel here.
They're a bunch of assholes.
Indeed.
She was waiting for, like, that elder slap kind of thing. Like, is this gonna happen? Like, what's going on?
Well, we placed us here soon after Neo died, and you had gone to work, and you didn't come back. So we didn't think you were dead. We didn't, of course, like want you to be dead, but you guys meant so much to so many people. When you went out and started bringing others in, and we said, "Not a good idea. It's not a good idea." But look at all this now. And she kind of waves her hand around. This place thrives, and then she points beyond where you can see some of the higher, taller buildings, and then even you see that giant redwood, just massive, that stands above that. Because your vision was to have a place where everyone was welcome.
Well, that feels about right, but I honestly do not remember much.
And then she kind of looks at you, and she gets real close. I'm talking like nose to nose.
Because they are siblings, she'll allow this. And then if she stays too long for too close, she'll poke her in the sides where she used to know where they were ticklish.
And so she's kind of somehow this close up observing something. And you do that, and she's like, "Oh, it's not as funny as it used to be." She
You
says,
gotta quit it. You're too close.
"She says, where's your mark?
What do you mean, what mark?
The mark, the pact mark that lets you in here. How did you get in? How did you get? I don't see it." And you can see on hers now there is from like her eyebrow, the insides would connect like in an arc, and then a dot in the middle of that. And you can kind of see that faintly on both of theirs. It's a rainbow, as Shane says.
I like it. I don't know. It's. I walked in. I knew where to go in.
Okay, well, let me just put it back on real quick. I don't want you to get lost again. I don't know how you... And I don't know if you care.
She like bats her hand. I was like, quit it. You don't need to touch me. We're fine. With always with the touching.
We were loved as kids. What do you want me to say?
Well, that's fine.
William arches an eyebrow.
But I don't mind the affection, but I don't need to be touched. We're good.
I've missed you so much. I have to bicker with this fellow, and you see your brother's like picking his teeth. He's like just looking up and around.
Man, even after 600 years, you haven't grown out of that? What would Mom say?
Well, Mom, she's not the boss of me. I'm the boss now. And then your sister says, look, I know. Your friend, we want to get taken care of, and then we can maybe spend a little more time. I got it. How long has he been in this state?
It was like 2 days, right? 5 days now, Devin? 5 days?
Okay, so we have about 5 days left before we have to take some more drastic measures that he would probably not like when he woke up. So let's do our best. Here's what I'll tell you. And I don't know if you remember this. Neo comes from a wealthy family. Is any of this ringing a bell?
I remember they were assholes, and we decided we were leaving them behind.
Okay, I want you to roll a history check for me.
Oh yeah, because I'm excellent at that.
I'm just trying. I'm trying to give you all these history rolls.
William,
Yes.
mind messages to Miss B. You know, I'm not above just like stealing a diamond to save Lucien. Anybody here have one?
I don't know if anybody here are having one, but I'm always down for stealing something.
I mean, are there any graves we can rob? Because, like, I'm all about getting this diamond and getting my boy Lucien back. He's my moral compass at this point, so I'm drifting off the rails pretty quickly. So if we gotta grave rob, murder some people, or steal, I mean, we'll do what we gotta do.
With sun and moon elves, the body goes back into the earth, and they become sunflowers and moonflowers. Right. There's no body, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's normally how I do it, but you guys don't have graveyards?
They're flower fields.
Okay, yeah, but wouldn't that be where, like, when you, like, this is all still in the head. If you're like, when someone dies, do you get them naked and then put them in the field for their body to turn into flowers? Like, what do you do with their belongings?
It passes down the family, but...
And none of you guys have nice, like, exorbitant jewelry that we could pilfer through?
They're earth rocks.
Yeah, we don't do earth rocks. We already said that's...
It's in the head.
It's this in the head!
Oh, hi, this is me, Devin. Hey, okay.
What the... Alright. Cool.
B will speak up, and you're like, there's nobody here with a diamond. Why do we need to go to Neo's family to possibly take their diamond?
What was your history check?
That's a 20.
Yeah, so you remember as she's mentioning Neo. Why is she mentioning Neo? You remember the entire reason why you guys decided to leave and go somewhere else is because he was tied to his family. They were very wealthy, and he was like next in line to inherit all those things. But the way they treated him and the way that they did things to other people, he was not about that life. And you know that the thing that took him from being just ready to pull away from that family is that they sent a group of people into this mine, into like the mouth of a giant creature to pull some valuable gemstones from like the undershell of like a turtle that they were this huge turtle they went inside and pulled from the underside these like fancy stones. Well, then they killed those people and they just took them, and so that like they sit, and so they have these things because of it's like blood diamonds. Essentially,
blood earth rocks,
earth rocks,
and cannon,
and earth rocks. That's reductive. And so you know that his family has that, or they had passed it down for generations. That's where they get their wealth from. Is
okay. So B remembers all this, but like nobody in the village. Why do I need to go steal their fancy diamonds if we don't have like small ones around here? Am I looking for like a really, really big diamond? What's
5 days? It's got to be sizable. And the longer you wait, the bigger it needs to be. I regret.
That's not even that. Hey, listen to me. That's not even funny. It doesn't even make sense.
Everyone up to this point, Shane has not said a word, and we haven't seen his face just till this moment.
Doesn't make any sense. Not even funny. While I'm here, hey, check the chat for some cool look at object talk.
Okay, so we can find a nice big diamond from the previous havens. Are you willing to steal them, William?
Did you say that out loud?
Steelium.
Yes.
Steelium, William.
William responds in your head. Yeah, for sure. But
out loud,
then when you out loud, he kind of gives you a look like, I'm a fucking outsider. You're gonna ask me that in front of these people?
You hear Chart.
I don't trust this town.
You hear Chart say, "I'd steal it for you."
Thank you, Chard. Don't worry about it, William. We'll figure it out.
William shrugs.
Well, the other option doesn't even seem. It's ridiculous. It's an old story, old wives' tale. I don't even know if it's around. And honestly, I don't even know if you have time right now. You remember the Well of Madrid? Remember those kids that's coming up as a story? As we coming up kids, the bedtime stories we were told? It's got to have some hint of truth in there. And both of you, actually, if you want to, can roll a history check on that.
Oh, I would love to. History check.
Oh, that's another 19. That's a dirty 20.
I don't know if my modifier is still negative. It is. So yeah, 2.
I think this holds as a group check. It'll be fine. So she can relay this. So you know that there is a magical well that has a genie living in it, and you have to toss in it accepts like very special types of rare fruit. That's like the thing that activates it. It's like the rubbing of a lamp for it. So you toss in this fruit, and it grants you one wish, and after that one wish, the well disappears, and you just would have to find it again. And the sister says, but last I heard, it had been swallowed up by the Krabkin at Lover's Meet.
That's fairy tales. That's a fairy tale. You're just going on a fairy tale.
The fucking fairy tale city he's in. Looks at her. That's where you draw the line? It doesn't say that out loud. But that's the face.
Everyone's like, yeah, it does seem pretty crazy. But William is like losing his mind. Yeah, it probably doesn't exist. You're right. Even Lucian's like, yeah, it sounds pretty dumb. And falls back asleep.
Don't you put fucking words in my mouth. My dead, cold mouth.
William, let's... blame it on me. Let's go steal a diamond from the Havens. It's not a fairy tale.
You're in charge, boss. Whatever you want to do.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Stephen Gilbert. This good friend of mine is doing a podcast called This Morning's Coffee. If you're looking to be uplifted, well, this will do it. It's an encouragement podcast, and it's nicknamed the Sunrise Podcast because of the new chance each day brings to get it right. It seeks to implant and renew these thoughts of encouragement, which all hinge on finding a belief in yourself. All that sandwiched between some medium roasted attempts at humor. There are several humorous bits in there with his producer Seeger, coffee recommendations, and also a wonderful podcast voice to boot. It is well produced, and I get excited about new episodes when they come out on Mondays. So go check them out today. This Morning's Coffee, wherever you get your podcasts. And I'll add a link to iTunes in the show notes. Okay, so pretty good ways away. I think we can get a friend of ours to give you a one-way teleport, or one time there and back. So be a little time crunch. We can get you in. It'll last for 24 hours, and you got to be back, or you're gonna have to hoof it. And that distance.
Pecan bit, right?
A what?
The words that send us back, right?
No, it's you just step through the magic portal, and
You put those on salads.
yeah, bacon bit. Why do you say it weird? Brother still is like picking his teeth. Has not really.
Okay, let's. William, I don't think we can carry around a dead body in the town.
That would have been a great thing to tell me before I carried a dead body through the town.
I mean, for a potential heist that you might be involved with, you might look a little more out there.
You seem to look out there. But, oh, yeah, I know, I get what you're saying. I don't normally look weird. Carrying the body is the weird thing. Yeah, sure. You want to leave him here with, your family?
She'll look at them and her brother that's still picking his teeth. Like, well, I would rather trust them than the work place with his body.
Okay, but if I come back and he's a lich, I'm killing more than one thing. Just so we're all on the same page.
And Lafayette says, "Do you calm down? You're a little dramatic. It'll be fine."
I've been called worse.
And he puts his arms out to like take Lucien from you.
I gingerly hand Lucien to him.
Gingerly, indeed. And he takes the child and he says, "He looks so sweet when he's asleep." And
He's sweet when he's awake.
I believe you.
Very sweet.
He says he'll be cared for specially. We'll make sure he's comfortable. People
Comfortable
when they're
comfortable.
Just don't resurrect him as a lich and leave him in a cool spot. Not much more to it. Don't let somebody take the body. Like, you don't have to bring him drinks. He's dead.
It's one job. Okay. And so he'll take him back inside the building, and his sister says, if you wanted to rest up, here's, and she pulls kind of a bag from her side and gives you each like 200 gold. She says, this is about all I can do. Get supplies, and your home is still kept up. It's vacant if you wanted to stay.
I've been gone for 600. You kept my home all right?
I mean, it's like we all went off to uni, and Mom kept our room while we were at uni, so we figured you were work study. I don't know. It's sweet, right? Like, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Really quick question. There, Marguerite. You wouldn't... Listen, this is going to come off as a bit of an outsider thing, but do you guys believe in, like, the gods?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Do you have people here that worship the gods?
We all worship them in one way or another.
And do you have any talented clerics or clergymen or people with gifted abilities?
I'm sure we do, absolutely. Especially more into the city proper.
Perfect. Can you have one of them while we're gone? Preserve Lucian's body with magic or gifts from the god? I'm certain that's a thing that can be done.
Yeah,
Lucian talked about it all the time.
Did he? He must have been very powerful.
Preferred Lady Nova.
Oh, Nova.
Well, I mean,
yes, Lady
he said
Blight.
he could put off death, not reverse it.
Put off death.
So, I'm not the magic man of knowing all the different ability names of the magics, the mages and the wizards and witches.
Yeah, I'll get with, let's see, I'm trying to remember what his name, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Chard.
You probably could just ask the priest.
The Grand Mage in town. Cordeaux? Cordeaux's the name. Cordeaux will know the way to go. So we'll get with him.
Okay, great. I appreciate that.
But you'll be fine. You'll be back in what, a couple days? You have to be back.
Yeah, I just
24 hours?
Yeah.
He talked about the time limit, and nothing hurts to like stop the clock, or at least put a big delay on it.
Ah, I agree. Okay.
Yes. Perfect.
Sister, and she kind of gives you a kiss on the cheek. I'll leave you to it. Just let me know, please, if I can help, and I hope when you come back, you'll stay for a little while.
We'll talk about that once I get this job done. This is important.
You said that 600 years ago. I'm sorry. Too soon. I'm sorry.
I would do this right now, but later. I don't care if you're old lady now.
Oh,
kind of hot for a 700-year-old. For being honest.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So look at William like disgusted, like why? That's my sister.
Yeah. She's a lady of power.
We just gave William purpose. How many? 32 episodes. Bye, Eshy.
I could be your brother-in-law. I could run the racist elf mafia. It's great.
Okay.
No, apparently I'm the leader here.
Nope.
I'm glad that we all learned a lesson from Lucian's brilliant and brave sacrifice. I'm glad that you guys are on the path of heroes now.
The rest you learn from Lucian's death. Well, William found him a lady.
William learned that life is short, and if you see a pretty lady, you gotta tell her so. That's what my granddad always said. He said,
And
life is short. You see a pretty lady, you want to tell
so
her
she's gonna bring her
Earth
some
rocks.
fucking wrapped up fucking daisies.
Earth rocks. That's
great.
so absurd. What other rocks are we dealing with?
Lunar rocks.
Air rocks.
There's
Yeah,
There's
other
ocean rocks.
planetary rocks.
there.
Just Wachowski and a big bag of rocks.
Are you looking for rocks not from Nova Terra?
No Earth rocks
There's
here.
Lunar rocks. Goron rocks. That's where I stop.
These are from the Prime Dimension.
Campaign 4, 5, and 6 rocks too.
I got these from the mythical land of Florida.
Yeah. I just want to find a married couple and fucking take the ring off a lady's finger. Do I have to go go to this fucking estate?
Bro, I don't want to talk about locate objects anymore.
I have a whole village of people that Avon has provided me, so I can take you anywhere you want to steal things in this town.
I want to listen. In the order of operations of things I'd like to do is go get some fantasy magic liquor, and then go rob this place.
I like your priorities.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not robbing somewhere sober.
I'm not mad at that. Okay, so if we're on board, then what we'll do is you'll do a little shopping for a second, get a little drinky drink, and then are you on your way or are you staying the night?
No, man, let's go. My boy's got a clock on him.
Yeah.
So you
Even
go,
if I've extended it.
you go to the Broken Gargoyle Flagon.
Yeah.
The bartender, history check for me. Avon, this is fun. Getting to know who you remember and who you don't.
Oh, God. My history checks are the worst.
Who do you love and who did you just
That's
cast
another
aside?
19. D&D Beyond's being nice to me right now. That's a 20. Not natural.
Here's what we're gonna do. So Argyle is one of your sister's extended family. He's probably 440. You don't know him. You've seen him in pictures. So you maybe know of him, but you don't know him personally. He is a moon elf.
One of my sister's extended. So one of
So
my
you'd be like a great
nephews?
aunt or something. Yeah, be a nephew.
Wouldn't I just be in?
Probably great or
One-
two.
This is
It would be
6
like
Or sorry,
one.
it'd be maybe just a once removed.
hot.
All I know is I'm auntie right now, so that's fine. Yeah. They're like, oh,
Oh, Auntie, it's so good to see you. I've seen pictures of you for forever. What can I get for you? It's on the house. And for your friend?
get him what he would like. He wants the fairy special. That would probably be the good one for him.
It's very special. 2 of those?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But
You seem like
I'm
you want to
sorry.
say something. Go ahead.
I'll have a bottle of that.
Bottle of the... and he looks over at, almost as to get approval, because of, like, it's a pretty strong drink. A bottle of the fairy special. Yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll
does
need
it
it on
not-
our trip.
Is it kegs that it comes in? I don't want a drink. I
No,
want several drinks.
just the
It's-
bottle. Just the...
All right,
It's-
perfect.
It's very strong. Start with one.
I'm not
But
concerned.
Prepare him with the bottle, though.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, so he's going to bring you out a bottle of the fairy special.
Perfect.
And it swirls. It's in a clear bottle, clear glass bottle, and you can see it like swirling different colors as he brings it out. It's very pretty to look at.
I think Miss B will like raise her glass to William's bottle.
Oh, you think I'm drinking this now? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll pop the top and drink. Let's take a swig.
Yeah.
And you do. Go ahead and... Well, wait. How much are you drinking?
I'm just taking a swig.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting smashed
Yeah,
at the bar.
Yeah.
I want
I
to
never
be
know.
smashed
I never know.
when I get to Haven or on the way out.
But you
I'm
need
not
to try
decided.
a sip now.
I'm going to be sipping this as we go.
Steady
She'll offer
drunk.
him a curly straw.
Do you accept?
She'll offer him the curly straw.
Yeah, sure. Give me this fucking fancy twirly straw.
Wait, she has them in her
Argyle
pockets.
also brings out, he's gone to the back and brings out some bread and cheese, and some hot fish for both of you. It smells really good. Seasoned perfectly.
I eat it.
Oh, we were only for a moment. I guess.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. Gotta coat my stomach.
When was the last time we ate?
I mean, on the walk here. Did you not?
I haven't.
Yeah, being enough must be great.
I don't think I have. Yeah.
You don't even worry about the
It is!
the mortal things.
It's really awesome, actually.
Hey, real quick, I'm just dying to ask this question. Why do the moon elves and the sun elves hate each other? And now why are they fucking?
And he makes the face I'm looking at you. What?
Is that your fucking face?
I don't... Why did we hate each other? And
Yeah.
Oh, well... and maybe she can tell you better because it was her mom and dad, but the story goes that Turs and Unith were sisters, and they both were vying for the love of Sanjay, Sun Elf.
That's not the reason why the war started. You're not starting at the right spot.
That's what they always tell us.
The war started because the sun and moon elves could not agree who got to keep each land.
What? This is news.
Yeah.
This is very depressing.
Oh, I'm gonna have to talk with your mother.
This is what they teach it in elf in public schools now.
Oh, they've watered it down quite a lot.
You guys have schools?
Everyone has schools, you fool. Who is this character?
I don't know. It's Argyle. He's interesting now. There was a land war, and they couldn't agree, and then the Moon Elves won the battle. Sun Elves went over down to the Eye. And then, of course, then there's the whole love story with she like it's coming back to her as she rubs the bridge of her nose to try and remember. It was what Unis, Sanjay, and Turs, they had a fight, and
yes, this is my favorite part. Go on.
Auntie and my mother, they didn't like each other because they both wanted father, and it didn't end up that way. It was argument, and it was to avoid more fighting, mom and dad started
Fucking.
She motions.
This guy's obsessed.
Apparently. No, they started Angel's Cove to get away from the war. Nobody wanted to fight. And they hid it away from everyone, and they brought in sun and moon elves that didn't want to fight anymore. But yeah, they because they loved each other, I guess. It's weird. Don't make me talk about my parents.
You obsessed too? He's rubbing off on you, and it is not a good look right now. I'm feeling very assaulted audibly.
Well, the food was great. I appreciate the fact that it was free. I've learned a lot about how elves fuck. And
There
that's
it is
important. So if you're ready to go,
yes, I'm
that
ready
would
to
be
go.
great. Now take another drink.
I will miss you. This is the most fun I've had in a century, perhaps.
What kind of elf is this person?
This one's a moon elf. So he's got a light blue skin, whitish hair.
I'm glad you won. Good job.
Seems. Thanks, I think.
Sure. She's ready to go. Let's go get that teleportation to do this heist.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, why was that guy so weird about sex? Is that weird here? Or are you not allowed to mingle with the moon and the sun elves?
I don't know what's going on there. I guess systems changed for the schools. education seems to have changed over 600 years, but that's fine. But no, yes, you can between sun and moon elves and moon elves and sun and sun and elves and humans and whatever.
Like, is it weird to talk about that stuff here? Like, are you guys ashamed of your bodies and like that whole situation, or is that?
I guess it depends on the person.
Okay, great. It's not like a weird mafia racist elf thing. It's just like that person.
I think it's just him.
Okay, great. I'm trying to get a lay for this fairy tale world. It's important.
Not racist either, but that's...
Well, you did have a war over land, and it involved races.
I understand.
I will be going back to the other mortal races when this is all done and say, they're not better than us, no matter what they say. But that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, good. Also, I'm not a human.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how William single-handedly destroyed Angel's Cove. Just comes in and just tyrants
by having a conversation with one barkeep. Who knew they had a war over land? They just had to use the word fuck around the barkeep 5 times.
We had a war?
Gosh, what are they doing in history class? We're gonna have to rewrite everything and come back, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you get for leaving. This town just went to shit. Your family sucks.
You're to blame. That's why your statue is now graffiti.
Let's go to teleport. Let's teleport.
Let's teleport. We gotta go save Lucien, please.
Do you want to get any supplies at all? You guys into that at all? I don't know if there's anything particular that you're looking for.
Is there anything rare in this town?
Let me look and see what we got here. There is a thing called it.
Is there a magic item shop? Is my question.
It looks like. Give me a moment here. Basic. Basic
bitch items. Got it.
It does not seem like there's any. I'm gonna make it up. There would be definitely some magical stuff here. This is just it's uber magical, and that's also a car service they have here. It's uber magical.
Interesting. Take me to the magic shop, Devin.
All right.
Take me to the magic shop.
Oh, you know what? This is the perfect time to mix all of our patrons, whoever they are, and pull all of their items in from the items they have submitted.
So let's pretend that I do that, and you give me a list, and we'll handle that off air.
Let's do it, and I will provide that. That'll be...
And we'll retro that, and we can just go to teleporter, and then we can switch sides.
And
great.
Miss B, I'm assuming same for you as well.
No, I'm not interested in any items at the moment
Screw you,
that
patrons.
I can think
of. She doesn't want items. She wants to go to the library or the town hall and just go ahead and get the curriculum on the school system because she's got a lot of rewriting
I'm getting on the school board.
While
changes will be made at the grassroots level.
Yeah. Yep. Just be like, how can you have forgotten all these things? Just.
Okay, so you are able to. You stay in sort of this small area. You don't have to go into town in order to visit this individual. His name is Gordy. Gordy is the one who has this teleport magic. He can do it over extremely long distances. Granted, again, he can only do it for 24 hours, and it's the link is one way. So he kind of has some spots in different areas that he can set these up because he's been to these places. He can visualize and set the teleports from his location to these other locations. And so what he's going to do, we won't have a conversation right now, but he's going to set one up for you. It is a kind of a hums. He's kind of doing some hand magic. He's got some graphics on the ground that are assisting with this teleport spell. And this magic is kind of ovular, pulsating, gaseous, almost, and then liquidy looking portal opens up. Seems to be static. He kind of wipes some sweat away and he says, "Okay, It's ready. And that's where we'll jump over to Lucien. Let's talk about the City of Ghosts podcast. I've gobbled up episode 1, and let me tell you, the quality of production, voice acting, and storyline are just simply amazing in this supernatural neo-noir drama set in the 1990s. It takes place in New York City, so it's got corruption, it's got murder, it's got all the things that haunt us. We follow the sardonic, dry, and gruff Eleanor L. Rifkin, who makes a living as an information broker, digging up dirt on high-level individuals. But it's forced into a gripping new case of the supernatural kind. Here's a short trailer for you to sink your teeth into.
Can you hear me? It's 1999, New York City.
Oh, shut up!
Bridget Lundy Payne stars in a new supernatural neo-noir audio drama.
The voices, they're back.
City of Ghosts.
I understand this is beyond your usual scope.
So 2 deaths and an attempted third.
Must mean we're onto something big.
Men like them have fortresses built around them.
What good does sticking your neck out do, especially in this city?
Still, just be careful.
Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen.
Do be well, Eleanor.
Ooh, so creepy. Love it. City of Ghosts, coming to you October 5th, wherever you get your podcasts. And now, back to the show.
What's up, homie? I was here the whole time.
For all of you listening, this is the second time that I've actually seen and heard Shane in the podcast episode. There is a building that sits eerily in the middle of a graveyard, and it's unkempt. Weeds and vines grow up all around the cracked and crumbling tombstones that house the mausoleum. The smell of moss-covered stone is overwhelming, but also welcoming.
St. Mark's Chapel.
There is a light, yes. There is a light coming from one of the larger mausoleums. Unith is almost at full moon, with just a sliver of terse close behind, the sister moons. You hear maniacal laughter.
It's maniacal as fuck, bro.
Coming from the mausoleum.
Oh, that's so spooky. Some sort of keeper of this crypt?
As the laugh happens, the lights in the mausoleum flicker. You're compelled to walk toward the mausoleum.
So
you don't get yourself yet.
It's so compelling.
As you walk in, you see a man in the back of this mausoleum on a raised platform, and he looks very comically like a judge would in any cartoon you've seen, like the wig with the
He's like
black
Judge
robes.
Fudge.
You can't quite see his face. Yeah, Judge Fudge. And there are, in front of him, facing him, is presumably this figure shackled, sitting in a chair, upright. He has his hair pulled back in a ponytail, but he's kind of slouching. There are many cloaked men in this room, faces hidden by shadow, and they stare at the figure that's bound to the chair with chains. And a man resembling a judge, and you can tell now as he kind of lifts his face that it's Kinos. And he has in his hand this comically large gavel. And one of the robed figures says, "Judge, this is the Necromancer. He has placed seals in various areas of Nova Terra and plans to awake great and monstrous beasts of old that will certainly destroy those cities. And once they are awake, they will do nothing but bend to his will and his bidding." And the man laughs again.
Cartoonishly evil.
The judge bangs his gavel, putting a large crack in this wooded thing he's sitting at, table,
Bench,
whatever those
even
are
I
called.
think is what it's called from a judge.
Bench. There will be order, he says. Time after time, these men in these robes are asking questions with no apparent ability to entice him into giving the correct answer. And a man speaks up and he says, and he turns to you, hood down, human man, and it's like that time stopped again, like it had previously in the water. And the man says, we'll have to torture him to get an answer, I think. And you look up, and the judge steps down from the bench, coming down to your level, walking past the man who doesn't turn because everyone else is frozen. And Kinos walks behind you, stands beside you on your left side, and he says, will you torture him to save many? Or will there be alternative methods? Will he pay the cost for your resurrection? Will you call him home to me in the darkness? And then the scene resumes, and there is no judge. And these men are standing around looking at this necromancer chained in the middle.
Where am I? How do I fit into this scene?
So I imagine you've walked through the door, and everyone's just kind of in a semicircle behind the character. And you're even behind the semicircle. And they notice your presence, but almost like you're one of them. It's not like you're a stranger to them. And they're bickering back and forth about what to do, and time is running out. As soon as the moons change over, and they are changing now, those beasts will be alive. The full moon will have completed.
Am I in a position of authority? Like, do I make the call in this? I'm not sure I just want to make sure I'm in it.
Presumably, yes. So they're looking to you to decide what to do.
Sure.
Okay. It's like they're putting the onus on you.
Sure. This guy's like chained to a chair, is what you said?
Yes.
Lucian's gonna like walk over and take a knee and just like put a hand on his shoulder and go, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to tell me where those traps are, my guy."
Oh, why didn't you just ask me? They're right outside.
Would it affect your answer at all if I said, "Please tell me where they are"?
Oh yes. Kill them with kindness. Oh, it hurts so bad. I don't care about your kindness. I care about bloodshed and ruin.
Is that guy still here who gave me the brief? The hooded guy? Is he, or he's just gone now?
He's there.
How big are the monsters? They're like really big, right?
Imagine like step on a city and ruin half of it. Probably.
I'm not gonna be able to fight those.
Yeah, we didn't think so either.
Probably not gonna be able to punch those. Cannot solve this problem with punching.
One guy walks up to this guy and slaps him across the face, and he's like, "You tell us now!" And the guy just like spits blood, and he's like, "So impatient, are we?"
I'm gonna do a quick flex. I'm gonna cast light real quick, just to make sure that my power's still on.
You can attempt.
Yeah, I was gonna cast light on my own hand, just to see if
light does work. It shot. What is it? What's the radius? Like 60 foot or 30?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yes, for effect. Yes,
I'm just casting it to make sure I can still cast magic.
You cast light.
Are my other spells not available to me, Devin? I
do not know yet.
There is no reason that logically Lucien would believe that if he's able to cast light, he's not able to cast his regular repertoire spells. There's no reason for him to think that.
Okay.
So, Lucien, I mean, he's a little dark side. I think what happens is his spectral, astral arms appear. These large, cosmic swirling arms come down, and kind of one slaps him on the back of the head, the other one pulls out a cigarette and lights it for him. And he like has these big arms crossed for a second, and then one just very violently, very suddenly just shoots out, like snaps his neck. And then there's like a beat where it's just like, ah! And then his other arm reaches out and casts Cure wounds.
Okay. You broke my... Okay, here's what we're going to do. I need to take this one step at a time.
Okay.
So that arm reaches out. He kind of looks at you and he's like, well, that's it. And that's when you get him.
just off.
It breaks his neck.
I turn him to off mode.
Under his like robe, this red light grows that you can see. Light comes through it, and then it fades. And then that's when you put the other tentacle up and cure wounds and brings him back.
Are they tentacles? There's big arms.
I imagine tentacles. That's what I'm.
No, they're big JoJo arms.
And he
they're
says,
big buff man arms.
What did you do?
I'm not sure, frankly, what that second thing was. I was just trying to see if I could convince you to say words.
And he feels like his hands are manacled, and he starts ripping at his clothes at his chest, pulling them down, and you see that he has these markings, this engraving on his chest, which was basically going to set off. It was going to be the
he was the catalyst for this.
He was the catalyst to start those, and because you had killed him, it ruined the connection, the blood connection he needed. And now he says, I'll get you. And he turns to just run away. He tries to just...
I grab him with my big 10-foot long arm. I just grab him.
And then as you grab him, it just disappears, and the fist just grips, and everything around you begins to turn dark again. And Kino says, strange. Willing to kill when necessary. Why now?
To be fair, Big K, Special K, it was not a really kill. I knew that if I got him real quick, if I turn him off, I could turn him on again real quick, and maybe that would sort him out. Was kind of my solution. No, I wouldn't kill him for real. I would reduce him to 0 hit points. Is what I would do.
I see.
Hey, Special K, you know how hit points work? I'm dead now, so all the trivialities of life have just melted in front of me, and I see the truth.
So would you say that was more you, or some instinct you can't control? Are you out of control?
It's easier for me to get my other hands dirty, I guess. I don't necessarily know why, but no, it wasn't an instinct. It was just I needed to resolve the problem without anybody dying, and the only way to do that was for him to die a little and then not be dead anymore. So I didn't want anybody to die, so I had to kill that guy. Duh.
But what if he isn't a necromancer who has, a spell on his chest and death is what stops it? What if it's someone who actually has to die and stay dead? What do you do?
I just don't think that's ever true. If there was no other way out, then I guess if the only way for me to find solutions to the problems that I deal with is to kill people, that's a new problem that's bigger than the first one.
Accept. I'll see you soon.
Okay, I love you, Dad.
Not your dad. He disappeared.
Okay, prove it.
And
I look just like you. Look at Flex's arms.
Fades to black. And that's where we'll end the episode. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to episode number, stand by, 33. You think I'd get after just doing 32. We really appreciate you listening. Thanks for sticking through this last one and this one, and then I think the next one are going to be a little bit shorter because we're playing out this whole thing. If you haven't gotten, if you're just listening for whatever reason, if you're crazy and listening to episodes 32, 33, and 34, that's your fault. Anyways, we love you.
This to you.
And on to my crew for all the things.
Hey, it's really important that you roll for humanity because it's the only way for you to be a hero outside of this game properly. Like statistically, there's a chance that you're just like already here and listening to this, and if so, get at me, hero. I mean, I know my mom's a hero. She's in the book. About the 7 Unsung Heroes of Kentucky's. So roll for humanity. Today's gonna go to the Badhana group. It was a really important organization doing a lot of very important work. I'm gonna roll a die for them. It's another 10. It's another 10. So
I would say I'm not mad at that, but they're not mad at that.
Statistically, you're doing great.
Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you want to continue listening about heroes, you can join our Lawful Stupid Patreon at patreon.lawfulstupid.org. And you get to hear all the extra content from our, Uncle Chainsaws and Twisted Tales.
Campaigns, Arcane Wars.
Arcane
and
Wars.
Then you've got, there was another one in Campaign 3, right? The Mortal 6?
No. Yeah, Mortal 6 is...
Okay.
That was my fault.
All right.
They're doing it. It's just not recording.
There, though, right?
Neko is taking over.
There's some.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3, and then I was like, hey guys.
Yeah. And the C4 prequels there.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, more heroes. Listen to that.
Hey, and if you go to our website, lawfulstupid.org, you'll see a support us section, and you'll see a spot where you can go check out our sponsors. You can go to Dice Envy. Excuse me, you can use the coupon code LawfulStupid. You can also check out the show notes for a link, and I will tell you right now, there is a set of dice called Red Run, and if you wanted Williams dice, that's fucking Williams dice in a nutshell. These fucking badass onyx looking things with these red fucking it's almost like tearing out of these dice. They look real fucking, and I might order a pair.
While we're talking
dice right now.
Somebody in the Discord ordered that exact set of
see if
dice,
I can find something.
So you can hit them up, make sure they are great. I don't know. Roll good. I don't know.
You know what? I'm just gonna come and join our Discord. I just want to say
it
says
for you.
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
That's a fact.
Okay, on to me. We will finish this out with a good news story.
I love them.
There's so many. Gosh, this one's hard to do. Oh my gosh.
What do you have for us?
Praising.
Okay,
he's happy about this one, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. I'm really torn.
It's a good news story.
Actually, let's go back and do this other one I had.
Please.
I don't know what you're gonna do with this one. It's find out why this baby can't stop laughing while shopping with mom is the headline. Find out why this baby can't stop laughing while shopping with mom.
What if it's just mom's way of keeping the baby from throwing a temper tantrum while in the store? That way it's laughing the whole time, and that way no one judges you while you're shopping. Because when you have a screaming child, everyone looks over you like, please fix it. So,
it's too true.
I don't know. I don't want to mess up with children. I don't. Have fun, Chainsaw.
I don't want to.
I'm already ashamed of.
Have fun. I'm not
what
going to mess
saying
with
is she doesn't want to touch kids, and that's why she's not harping on this topic.
That's why she's passed it on to Shane and
so you guys can touch kids.
Shane and Dwayne, who are experts.
Yeah. Have fun.
Again, find out what this baby.
Because it'll literally be used against me. If I say that phrase, Shane and Dwayne are experts at blank, it will be used against me over and over and over and over again in audio form. So I can't even make the joke. So enjoy.
Go enjoy.
Have fun.
Yeah, sure. This baby is laughing while shopping with his mother. What they don't fucking tell you is it is nervous laughter. This baby understands that the mom can't afford this, that its next meal may or may not be coming, all because of her ridiculous shopping addiction. This baby has been to Target more than it's been in his mother's arms, is all I'm saying.
All right, so this is going to get better. Wake up, sheeple.
We are experts.
That's a good one. So what they don't tell you in this story is that the baby is sitting in its little cart chair. I don't know, what do they call those? Booster seats? What? Have you discovered my path? It's sitting in the little booster seat in the cart, and it's chained down. And it's laughing maniacally, and looming in the distance is Lucien with his astral arms out.
He said, "Have you figured out the path I'm going?" Way to rope it back into the pod, bud.
No, that would be with a chain.
Out of the baby.
Hey, see, and then some random guy's like, "Hey, you about to attack that baby with those big astral arms or what?"
Oh, don't worry.
No, man,
I'm gonna turn it back on.
No, what happened? And then the arms shoot straight for the baby, but around the baby to grab a mac and cheese off the shelf, and then back to you.
And he sits down. He just shoots it like a shot.
Dry noodles, dry elbows.
He rips the packaging open with his teeth. It does it like a shot. The little sauce packet is still just closed.
So
it's just sealed and just made of sharp, pointy, metallic.
No.
I'm sweating. I'm laughing so hard.
I went on a laugh journey.
You're like that baby in that shopping cart with your mom. Because
what if the baby's actually
anyway,
Gaga, mother.
We gotta get out of here because we still have one more episode to record tonight. You know what we're gonna say. We love you.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Love you.
Deuces. Later on, Baby Town. Brat, brat.